This is Columbia, and it's a beautiful day at Williams-Brice Stadium as the South Carolina Gamecocks welcome the Oklahoma Sooners to the Palmetto State for the first time ever. We've got some coaching changes on the offensive line this week. Fired up to try to get their best up front. And the State Fair is next door. This is SEC Network Football presented by Allstate. ESPN College Football welcomes you to Williams-Brice Stadium. The South Carolina Gamecocks and the Oklahoma Sooners. He's the College Football Hall of Famer, Matt Stinchcomb. I'm Taylor Zarzer. Alyssa Lang's on the field. We'll see her in just a second. Oklahoma lost to Texas last week. That's the bad news. The good news is Oklahoma, after playing Texas in this century, has been terrific. 24-2 in the next game. But they lost one of those two last year in Norman to these Gamecocks.
Yeah, this is the bunch that tripped them up a season ago, and both these teams recognize this is a big game for them because it sets the tone for the second half of the season. Right as they start to enter into the meat of their schedule, a lot of conference games in front of both of them.
South Carolina won out in the regular season last year after beating the Sooners, but offensive line issues, I know that makes you cringe. They're a problem for both teams right now.
Yeah, Oklahoma last time out versus Texas allowed their quarterback, John Mateer, who was coming back from that hand surgery, to be sacked 5 times. Then they've had to kind of rotate some guys up front. The right tackle, Derek Simmons, left that game injured. He's expected to play today. South Carolina, same thing. Different personnel. We'll expect 2 different starters, both at center and at left guard for the Gamecocks. And as you mentioned, maybe the biggest change, new offensive line coach, the former offensive line coach and interim head coach, Sean Elliott, taking over that front.
More on him in just a second. First, these are the guys that are playing quarterback. John Mateer for the Sooners, Lenoris Sellers for the Gamecocks, 2 of the very best in all of college football. Sellers needs some help, though, and for more on that, we go down to Alyssa Lang.
Thanks, Taylor. Since you mentioned it, new offensive line coach for South Carolina this week after Shane Beamer moved on from Lonnie Teasley last Sunday. It is Sean Elliott, who's known for his passionate and fiery demeanor. Watch him during warm-ups with this O-line group, who we were told has responded well to his energy. Shane telling us that this was what this group needed. Practice-wise, meeting-wise, it was the best week that the entire O-line room had had all season long. The big focus for them, cutting down on pre-snap penalties. Sean Elliott has been vocal in the faces of these guys all week long to help get them ready to do that.
Langer, your college football journey isn't complete until you've seen this. Sandstorm at South Carolina. South Carolina won the toss deferred. OU receives, and they will get it at the 25-yard line. We were just talking about John Mateer in the open, Stinch.